Right, so this is Tom Fletcher reading for Bookmunch from his sensational debut novel, The Leaping. Tom, over to you.
Hi, yeah, I'm going to read the prologue from The Leaping. Just because it's the very first bit, so you don't need any preamble. Actually, I should explain. The book is narrated by two narrators primarily, but the prologue is narrated by a different character called Erin. The wind wakes me up in the early hours, and I confuse the present with a memory. One summer, years ago, we were kept awake by the wind because it was really strong, powerful. I remember hearing the slates coming off the roof and imagining them whipping through the air like huge, lethal crows, and hoping that they wouldn't land on either of my parents. I don't know why they would have been outside, but maybe it was that fear that kept me awake and not the wind. In the morning, when it got light, we found that the whole of the village had been covered in this red, dusty film, making windows and windscreens dirty and thick. It was sand from the Sahara blown over by some high, snaking wind high above the clouds, and the cities that I used to believe were in the clouds. And oh, our white car. The car wash at the garage, all that sand from the hot, dry, red desert down the drain at the petrol station. My mum said that it had happened once before, when she was very young, and there had been this other time, she said, when she woke up one night, when the sky was dark red. The sun hadn't come up, and it was the middle of the night, but the sky was brick red, cold, dead, barren, and she had never known what that was. And her parents hadn't been able to explain it, and it had scared her. She had been 4 or 5 or something, and her hair was this huge, big, knotty ball around her head, and she'd said it scared her. Her being only a kid. But I think it would have scared anybody. My bedroom is dark still, and I should get back to sleep because I'm in work at 9. It's only when I close my eyes again and listen to the wind that I remember I was dreaming. I was dreaming about a red sky. I was dreaming about a place with no people, like a desert or the moon, and the sky was all red. A deep red, like a sunset, but more complete, just completely red. And there was somebody walking towards me, some sort of giant, huge he was, gradually blocking out the sky as he got nearer. But he was only ever a black silhouette. His knees were bent the wrong way. Mum said that when I was little, I would ask what was at the end of the sky, and she'd say space, the universe, and I'd ask what was at the end of the universe, and she'd say nothing, and I'd say, but what's actually there? And she'd say, okay then, Erin, okay. A big brick wall, a big brick wall, a big red brick red wall. Is it a door? I would say. No, she'd say, no door. Thank you.